What happened to the £350 million a week that's supposed to fund the NHS? That deceptive campaign leading people to believe that the NHS would be £350 million better off per week out of the EU. And now propaganda is being pushed that we should move to an insurance-based system. We should privatise and move away from a public health system, which is the NHS. But what happens when the UK privatises things? Let's look at Royal Mail. The price of a stamp has doubled since privatisation. Let's look at our national rail, where now you can fly to Europe cheaper than you can get a train from London to Manchester. Let's look at vet bills, which are extortionate and most of us can't afford. Privatisation in the UK works for shareholders, but it doesn't work for the general public. When policymakers have financial incentive, they will push something which isn't always favourable for the public. The propaganda that is being pushed out for people to vote against their own benefit and their own interest is insane to me. The fact that we have seen it is precedented now that a certain person, certain political figure is lying, and they are still pushing, let's move to an insurance-based system, let's move away from the NHS, is sad to me that people are still believing it, are still seeing the benefit when the only people this will benefit is the rich. Pushing more wealth distribution away from the regular people and up to the higher class. The NHS is a free national health service. Yes, you contribute to it. 20% of your national insurance goes towards the NHS. But in contrast of what you would be paying in an insurance-based system, it's a bargain. Something that millions of people around the world would pray for. And even if you don't use the NHS, even if you want to use a private health service, in my opinion, it is not fair for you to push that on people who genuinely need the NHS as a lifeline. We're talking children, we're talking elderly, we're talking disabled, we're talking people with chronic conditions. For them, and I believe for everybody, the NHS is or will be in your lifetime a lifeline.